Growing up in Ottawa, the winters were very, very long. By the time late March or April rolled around, come hell or high water, you were playing golf. It's April 3rd right now, and golf season is just about to start. There's still some snow on the ground, there's still some ice in the lake, but golf courses are slowly creeping open. I've come up about an hour or so outside of Ottawa to play Calibo. It's gonna be wet, gonna be slow greens, gonna be a little yellow brown, but that doesn't matter because that's what spring golf is all about. This is how we started our season, and having been up here for a month now, practicing indoors, I'm chomping at the bit to get outside because I've got a month until my tournament season starts. So I need to check in with my game today and see how I'm playing and see how I can improve from today's round. So the first hole here, 408 yards. I think I've played this golf course. Probably it's been 20 years. I'm trying to remember it. The green's up to the left. So I'm thinking, okay, hit it up to the left. Pretty happy with this. Think it's okay. Took it over to the bunker. We'll see. Oh, get up here, right behind a tree. 100 yards. Luckily, I can just run this thing up here, take a 7-iron, and I kind of knuckle it into the bunker. Pretty nice start. Scrambling on the very, very first hole. Haven't hit a bunker shot in a couple months. Don't know what the sand is like. Totally kind of chunk it out there. Acceptable, but definitely not up to my standard that I wanted, leaving myself with 8 feet for par on a green that I don't know how fast it is. I haven't putted, so I hit this thing. Actually, the green's rolling really well. Didn't break. Nice bogey to start. Second hole, par 5, thinking maybe I can get a quick birdie back. It's not a long par 5. Hit this thing well, just kind of flipped it, caught a tree hard, and basically kicked straight down. So I've got like 300 yards, can't get home. Wind helping off the right, just trying to get a 3-wood up close to the green. Hit it pretty well, but I flip it just like the tee shot, and it goes left into the trees, thinking it's gone, but it actually kicked out. So we got lucky there. 96 yards, a little wind helping from the right, hit a pretty smooth lob wedge, thinking it's good. It goes over the green. So I'm kind of screwed. Back pin, elevated little slope here, try to take my sand wedge and bump it into the hill. Right idea, just don't hit it hard enough. And then I forget to move the camera to not get in everybody's way. Chip the next one up. Nice bogey. 2 over through 2. Third hole, 146 yards down the hill. Island green. Gonna give a little love to the group I played with. 3 guys I just found myself with. Awesome dudes. Had a blast. We were going for a hole-in-one here. None of us got a hole-in-one. JT closest to. I found the bunker. I got the lefts. And this bunker shot, happy with the bunker shot I hit. Get up here, 5-6 feet. No chance. 3 over through 3. Very poor start, and now I'm starting to get frustrated and having to kind of compose myself and dig deep to kind of salvage this round. So the fourth hole here, I'm basically just slowing things down and saying to myself, just make a good swing, keep the face square, hit this thing solid, little uphill into the wind here, and I finally hit it well. Good swing again on the second shot, good swing on the next tee, good swing on the 6th tee, but just couldn't quite convert the birdie on 4, made a good par on 5, but now I'm standing on the 6th fairway, 208 yards, second shot and a par 5, thinking, okay, let's get something back here. Hit a really good 6-iron, just trickles off the green left, got a chip shot here that I'm confident I will get close, but I can also give it a run, slower greens, little uphill, hit a perfect shot, and boom goes the dynamite. That's an eagle. And now we're back to 1 over. So now I've made some good golf swings. I've actually converted. I'm starting to feel pretty good about this round. I'm settled into it, making some good swings. Rhythm's good, getting used to the walking, the elevated heart rate. But I just can't hit it close enough in the wind. And then I get here on the 9th hole. I make the best swing of the day here on the second shot on 9. Hit it about, 12 feet. Awesome look at birdie to turn it even par. And no, can't do it. So through 9, I'm 1 over. I'm happy given how badly I started. And I'm still thinking there's time to get into the red numbers and make this first round of the year a little bit better than I thought it was going to be through 3 holes. 10th hole, par 3, 137 yards, a couple yards uphill. Good bit of wind at the back, just hitting a smooth pitching wedge. This swing was pretty good. A little to the left. Got a tricky little putt down the hill here. Lag it up there nicely. Easy 3. We're still 1 over. Standing on this tee, I'm thinking, yeah, let's try to drive this green. It's 370. Downhill, downwind off the right, just smash this thing with a draw. Stupid. I kind of leave it out to the right, hit it off the heel. Thankfully, it's still in play, but I've got 70 yards, downhill, downwind, and I blade it. I totally blade this thing over the green, and I'm kind of kicking myself because, you know, I'm fighting to get back to par, and I do this. So now I've got a tricky little chip that I totally misjudge how this thing's gonna bounce and release. And I've got like 15 feet, 12 feet for par through some bumps, and somehow I made this thing and got out of dodge. But this was a mistake, a mental mistake that, you know, you can't do in tournament golf. You've got to stay focused, hit a good shot, don't get ahead of yourself, and I did, and thankfully I escaped with par. Thankfully we were waiting on this 12th tee, so I had a bit of time to kind of calm down and thank my lucky stars. Then I made par, made a great swing here, great swing with the wedge, just kind of got caught up in some wind, short of the green, got up and down for par. Next hole, a bit of a wait, par 5, figured I could take a really aggressive line up the left side. I did, hit a good second shot up and over these trees, cut a bit too much, so now I've got like 40-yard pitch, and I almost make it. So settled in after that sloppy 11th hole. I got one back on a par 5. We're even par through 13. Feeling good. This was the best swing of the day. 185-yard par 3 into the wind, off the left, tight little 3/4 6-iron. This felt so good. I thought it'd be closer to pin high, but it was a little short of pin high. Walking up here, I'm like, hey, I've got a good challenge here because I haven't hit a long putt all day. Let's see how my distance control is. Let's see if I can make a good 3 here, light it up there nicely. So I'm feeling really, really good after these last 2 holes. 15th hole, 567 into the wind, uphill. Once you get down there, this is 3 good shots to try to make a birdie. Hit a great drive, kind of chunk my 3-wood here, so I've got a lot longer in than I wanted to. 108 uphill into the wind, so I got to take a lot off a pitching wedge. Kind of flip it, not awesome. I've got a long, tricky putt here, and somehow this thing goes in. A lucky birdie here, and I don't know if you saw that snow behind the green. Yeah, welcome to spring in Canada. There's still snow out here, so let's have a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah, we got a little time to wait here, so we're gonna do it closest to the 4 of us from the bunker of snow.
That's a good line. That's a Patrick Reed.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Oh, it didn't go.
No chase.
Okay.
Ooh, just a little too much. Oh,
Now go.
that's really good.
Winner. Oh.
Go in!
Go in.
What a good bounce.
The unlikeliest of birdies were finally under par after that terrible start. Hit a good drive here on 16. Got a lob wedge in, 90 yards, tucked pin. I kind of bail out of the rough. Not very good. Lag this thing up there. Just kind of a meh par on 16 and 17. Look at the map, laser it. It's 300 to the front over this corner. So let's do it. I hit this thing awesome, and the battery died. The battery died right at impact. Find myself just kind of on the downslope. Don't know how this ball stayed here. And I'm gonna stop talking right now so you can just watch the misery that ensues. And just like that, all the hard work to get under par for the year is erased by that bogey from like 20 feet off the green with my drive. I'm not mad, I'm just like laughing at it. Get here to the 18th hole, and this thing is like super narrow to the left where the actual fairway is, and then left is out of bounds. So I'm saying to myself, just hit this thing up the right tree line and hit it right at the trees, because there's lots of room over there. I have 142 yards. I think I got to take a little bit off of this, just feel like it's going to come out hot, and I caught a little heavy. So short of the green, got to scramble for par, just to even shoot even par today. Thankfully this chip was just like the shot I hit on 12, so grab my pitching wedge, bump and run it up there, stress-free, tap in par, even par. Good battle back from the 3 bogey start, but that bogey on 17 was awful. Awful. Let's dive into what Whoop has to say about that round. 13.7 strain, 4 hours and 53 minutes. I'm looking at you, group in front of us, which is kind of slow out there. 1,390 calories. Heart rate got up a little bit. I mean, it was a hilly golf course. Good walk. Haven't walked around a golf in a couple years probably. That was great. That was a good workout. Serious strain. Let's dive into Team AJ though and give away a Whoop strap. What are we gonna do? My recovery was pretty crap today. Let's see who's got the best recovery this week. Jeremy Tetro, 30 years old, Lino Lakes, USA. your average recovery this week, 89%. Well done, buddy. You're getting a free Whoop strap. We're hooking you up with a Whoop strap. So slide into my DMs and we can get that shipped out to you. If you want to join Team AJ and you're on Whoop, just use the code COMAJGolf to join the team. And if you want to join Whoop, you can use the code AJGolf for a free month or AJ15 for 15% off your entire membership. I really hope you enjoyed that video. It was fun to kind of talk through it, play 18 holes with some good dudes that I met today. Really had a good time today, and I got some work to do. Definitely got some work to do, but this is a good place to start. See you in the next video. Peace.
You did.